Hello everybody, welcome to Talk Tuesday. And before we get to the meat and potatoes of today's topic, I mowed 3 lawns this weekend. 3 lawns. And Sunday night I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was like, oh, my allergies are killing me. I'm like, it's because you're not juicing. And then it dawned on me, hey, your allergies haven't bugged you in forever. I mean, I haven't had any allergy problems. I mowed 3 lawns this weekend and my allergies are no longer bugging me. So, yeah, that's kind of awesome. Usually this time of year, and especially after mowing 3 lawns, I push mowed 3 lawns. I wasn't push mowing nothing last year. I'd be having a full-blown conniption fit, allergy attack, down, out, eyes swollen shut, run my whole day type things going on. And that hadn't happened in a long time. Anyways, what I want to talk about today and get some input from you guys about dating. Dating and being vegan. This is something that I'm not sure about. Yes, here lately I've been thinking about getting back out there, putting myself back out there in the sea and, see what happens, But I have some concerns first. I've been perusing a couple of dating websites. Who doesn't that's single? And it just seems like here in Oklahoma, there's just not that many vegans or raw food vegans. So, and that's something I'm kind of worried about. I mean, I've talked to so many of my friends that are married or have been married and been with someone who is a meat eater that doesn't follow the same lifestyle, and it is a huge issue. One of my new friends says it's an issue. It's not a huge issue, but it has caused problems. So, do I really want to start a new relationship based out on that? And should eat what you eat be such a huge issue? And to me, yes, it is, because I can't see myself sitting there across from someone that I love and care about and watching them eat food of death and kill themselves. I mean, I don't think I can do it. So, and plus, it's like first dates are big, and I don't want to go on a first date and do the whole eggplant parmesan thing again and get a bad case of intestinal cramping followed with mega gas followed by a bad case of mud butt. That's just not much fun on a first date. And then there's the reverse of that. You might say, well, Steve, you can always take them to a raw food restaurant. Well, you take some lady to a raw food restaurant that's not used to eating like that, and what if she winds up with a bad case of mud butt? You'd be dancing later and she'd be trying to back that thing up on you, and you'd be like, hey, don't come at me guns hot, So, I mean, what do you do? I mean, these are the things I worry about. I mean, and plus trying to find an eligible single woman that you connect with. And this isn't about dating or sex. It's about connecting with someone. I've been reading a lot of Remy here lately and posting a lot of inspirational type quotes on my Facebook page. And it's like, you're just not complete until you have someone else that you can share your life with. And I have not felt complete in a long, long time. And, I'm finally getting comfortable with me and my own skin and finding my thing. I'd like to share that with somebody. I mean, before I did the juice fast, my attitude on marriage was, it was just like Six Flags. Six Flags. I've been there once, I bought the t-shirt, I don't need to go back. And my attitude's changing about that. Just like my attitude about women are changing a great deal. I was somewhere with a friend of mine. Kind of embarrassed to tell this story, but I was somewhere with a friend of mine. And yeah, they were a little bit younger than me type friend. And an attractive woman walked by, and he's like, oh yeah, I'd tear her up all night long. And I looked at him and I'm like, really, dude? Really? Because I would date her so hard. I would call her every night. I'd give her a nice big salad, And he's like, he looked right at me and said, well, that's how we know you're gay, Steve. And I was like, oh, thanks, dude. But seriously, this isn't about sex. This is about finding someone that you connect with, that you have a spiritual, soulful connection with the opposite sex. I want to have that amazing connection with somebody. something that I feel I've only had once in my entire life. So, and you know, what do I do? You know, everybody's going to put up an ad on a dating website, you know, and what do I do about that? That's my question to you. Should I be upfront about everything? I'm a raw food vegan. Lost 100 pounds in 100 days. Still trying to become a raw food vegan god, you know? And oh, by the way, I make YouTube videos and dance around in my freaking Superman underwear. Because if I'm not upfront with it, you know, she's going to be sitting around with her friends, being, I met this really cool guy. His name's Steve Crider. Oh, yeah? Yeah, he's a vegan. Yeah, I can see it now. A friend would be like, oh, yeah? His name's Steve Crider and a vegan? Oh, okay, let me punch that in. Oh, my God. Here's a video of him dancing around in his Superman underwear. I mean, it would be, you know, what do? Do I be upfront with all this? Do I change my profiles and just put it all out there and see who comes along? Or do I not even care? You know, it may just be, it's springtime, you know? Everybody's got that feeling in the springtime. Maybe it's just the time of year. You know, maybe I should just brush it aside, keep on working on my forearms. That's a joke. And just keep on working on myself and finish my transformation, you know? It may not be an issue once you have a six-pack and a great-looking body. I mean, but I feel like I'm attractive now anyways. But I don't know. I just wanted some opinions from the ladies out there. What do you think? What should I do? I mean, should I just not even worry about it? Keep on going with my life? I mean, or should I put it out there and say, look, this is who I am. I'm a raw food vegan. Lost 100 pounds. Still trying to do this. I love to educate and inspire people, so I make YouTube videos. Some of them are kind of goofy. I don't know. It's something that has been weighing on me, you know. And I'm also wondering if I've got that crazy magnet detoxified out of myself. Because there for the long time, the crazies were all that I attracted. And it was bad. Now, a lot of you women would say, oh, it's the things you did that made them crazy, Steve. But we're talking restraining orders and security cameras on my house. Bad. Okay? Bad. I had to put security cameras on my house because of one particular person. So, we won't go into that. But no, I feel like I've really changed. And I don't know. It's tough. And I thought I would just open this up, discuss it with you guys, let you guys comment. Maybe I'll make another video on Thursday and discuss this further, depending on what the comments are like. But dating and being a vegan, I mean, there's another line there. And are you going to compromise who you are just to have somebody? I mean, if it was about sex, you know, I'm sure I could go find something. Well, it's pretty boastful for me to say that, but you know what I mean. It's not about sex. It's about finding someone that you connect with. So, I just don't know if I can connect with a meat eater like I would with someone that's on the same path as I am. I mean, it's just, and plus being in Oklahoma, that's going to bring the percentages down pretty freaking low, you know? So when we're looking at less than 5% chance of finding another raw food single vegan around my age, you know? So, I don't know. You guys tell me what you think. You guys are awesome. Love you guys. I'm sure there'll be some proposals. But you know, it's something I'm thinking about. You know, I don't know if I'm there yet, but it's something I'm looking forward to. So, anyways, I gotta go work on my video for tomorrow. Need to run through the routine a couple of more times before we film this thing. So, anyways, you guys are awesome. Please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Am I being too critical? Am I worrying too much about it? I don't know. You tell me. Thanks for watching.